manufacturer that built the ride that everyone liked before it went to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, comes half of a roller coaster. Literally, but I mean metaphorically. Anyone else see a problem with this right here? Sure, the ride ends with a bang and all, but it ends after the big drop for Pete's sakes. What, did someone lose the rest of the ride or something?
Are you sure this is right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, you do realize this is half of a roller coaster. I mean, look at it. It ends after the first drop. Do you think people will be disappointed?
Look, we here at Magic Mountain take our coasters very seriously. I went to a top secret source to make sure these plans were exactly right. He is very reliable.
Who'd you get?
So let me get this straight. You want me to give Magic Mountain plans for one of our roller coasters? You did see how Volcano turned out, right? You still want them? I've got them right here. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. At the rate King's Dominion's building coasters right now, we're not going to need it anytime soon anyway. So sure, I'll send them right over. Shoot. Well, at least I have the first half. I'm sure the second half wasn't that important anyway. I'll send it to him anyways.
Curse you, Josh from King's Dominion. Full Throttle. You've ridden the other coasters at Magic Mountain, whose number is higher than Taylor can even count. Now watch as the park chooses to build the one category of coaster that they were actually missing. And no, I'm not talking about a Giga. Forget it, guys. It's not going to happen. A multi-launch by Premier Rides.
Magic Mountain didn't need this. They only added this so they could get closer to 20 coasters.
You know, that's probably true.
Actually, they added this because it's a good ride. Now they added Speedy Gonzales so they get closer to 20 coasters.
Well, when a park has more kiddie coasters than some Disney or Universal parks have roller coasters, then yeah, that's true too. Walk up to the giant white tent and travel through all that exciting theming. Aw yeah. After waiting in one of the longest lines in the park, get told what row to sit in because obviously we're incapable of choosing our own row, and climb into the tight Premier trains and wait for an employee to pull down your lap bar, because obviously we're all incapable of pulling down a bar 8 inches in front of us. And it doesn't help that everyone else ignores the instructions, only slowing down the process even more.
Between the constant breakdowns and the GP pulling down their own lap bars, no wonder this thing gets such a constant wait time.
Yeah. You know it's bad when people start going here first instead of X2. Begin your YOLO experience, which is stupid by the way, by launching at 70 miles an hour into the world's largest vertical loop.
Wrong! Little World just added a coaster with a bigger loop, so Six Flags does not have the record anymore.
Okay, but the chances of us going all the way to China to ride the other one is pretty slim. So as far as I'm concerned, Full Throttle is the world's largest loop, and King to Ka is the world's fastest coaster. Just saying. Experience ultimate hang time in what feels like could be a rollback literally every single ride, and fall back to Earth where you would then soar over the big faded S on the ground, which has probably confused the GP on which ride is actually Superman.
Dang! Superman looks awesome!
Enter a dive loop and fly into the pavement where you will suddenly slam into a completely unnecessary stop. Yes, all that speed was just wasted. Sit there for a few seconds listening to whatever the heck that is played in the tunnel, and then suddenly accelerate backwards into a backwards launch that will send you backwards. Which, as much as that caught you off guard, that's still gotta be the most pointless part of the ride. I mean, there's already enough coasters at Magic Mountain that send you forwards and backwards, so this one was just plain unnecessary. I mean, let's see here. Full Throttle, Superman, technically X2, sort of Green Lantern. So, yeah. What were they trying to accomplish? Fall forwards and gain back all that speed you originally had and shoot out of the tunnel into the coolest part of the ride. Track on top of previous track. Like, seriously, do you guys see this? It's double-sided track. How cool is that? What's next? Triple-sided track? Track on all 4 sides? The future is here. It is now. Glide over what should have been an airtime-filled hill, which isn't, and prepare for what is considered the single worst drop on any coaster ever. What's so bad about it, you ask? Well, you see that? Yeah. The brakes are on the drop. You don't even have time to enjoy it, because just like that, the ride's over. Ask anyone what their favorite part of a roller coaster is, and they'll say, the drop. What's everyone's favorite part of Full Throttle?
Not the drop.
I like the first launch because the drop just sucked.
What did you think of the drop?
What drop?
Exactly. The drop is unnecessary. The backwards launch is unnecessary. This whole ride is unnecessary. Magic Mountain didn't even need this ride. They already have plenty. Send it to a park that actually needs one.
You know where this coaster would be a good fit at? Laurent.
We should just take full throttle and push it somewhere else.
Six Flags only added that coaster so they'd have more than Cedar Point.
No. I do not agree with that.
Magic Mountain fanboy, what are you doing here?
I've come to prove you wrong.
You can't prove me wrong. I'm always right. Just like Cedar Point will always be better than Magic Mountain.
Well, I see only one way to sell this.
And what's that?
The manliest thing I know. We'll compare coaster counts. Whoever's is higher has more experience and therefore is right.
Well, how many have you ridden?
Only 400. But don't worry, my entire top 20 is filled with Magic Mountain's coasters.
That's not even possible. They only have 19.
I count Twisted Colossus as 2 credits.
You're pathetic.
Well, how many have you ridden?
17. I only ride coasters from Cedar Point. Ba-boom!
Well, that solves it then. Magic Mountain is better.
Nuh-uh. Didn't you see Coaster Studio's top 10 favorite parks? He thinks Cedar Point is way better.
Well, he's obviously biased. Besides, he's probably never been to Magic Mountain.
Nuh-uh. He filmed all the footage in this video.
What video?
The parody we're in right now. Didn't you read the script?
Wait, so does that mean that we are just actors?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, cut. Alright, great job, guys. Nice job. You want a burger?
Sure.
Yeah. Alright, let's go on.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What just happened? Hello? Taylor? Anyone? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and change the name of the ride now and tell you where to ride it and roll credits. Half Throttle. Go ahead and, ride it. Now at Six Flags Magic Mountain in California. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go now.